Hi, my name is Jabir Ahmad, and I'm fighting ignorance on the thought that video gaming should not be considered a sport. A sport is defined as an activity requiring skill or physical prowess, and often of a competitive nature. People who disagree otherwise might do so because video gaming is not typically seen as a sport because it doesn't involve a strenuous amount of physical activity. So I've asked a countless number of people to see how they felt about it, and a lot of them agreed and a lot of them didn't agree. The people that didn't agree usually gave me the same response, and that response being, video games do not make you sweat, therefore, back to the physical thing. This is where I disagree. Not all sports require you to sweat. Do you think video gaming should be considered a sport?
To me personally, yes. I think video games should be considered a sport because, chess is a sport. Chess requires strategy, mental processing, you have to know your opponent. And to me, video games are the same. You have to realize how your opponent moves, how you counteract that. And that's basically it. And practice. Sports, you do practice. Why don't you do the same with video games? You have to understand the rule of the game and how each game works.
As you see from the clip that I've played, I interviewed my friend Mac, and he talks about how he thinks video games are similar to chess. They both require a lot of thinking and future planning, and chess is recognized as a sport by the International Olympic Committee. So, I mean, if it's considered by the International Olympic Committee, I'm pretty sure that classifies it as a sport, and they both have really similar aspects, so I don't understand why video gaming can't be considered a sport. That's why I think video gaming should be considered a sport. Another reason as to why I think video gaming should be considered a sport is because the competitions are called esports tournaments or matches. Esports, like being the NBA or NFL, is helped to classify the sport. The sport being video games, therefore E meaning internet gaming, virtual gaming. Yeah. Playing video games competitively is actually really challenging. It takes communication, practice, and concentration. Do you think video gaming should be considered a sport?
Yeah, because it takes commitment and dedication and time like real sports do.
Do you think video gaming should be considered a sport?
I do,
Why do you think video gaming should be considered a sport?
because from first-hand experience, I've learned that video games take a lot of practice and a lot of time, and they're incredibly competitive.
I bet you guys didn't even know that video games are actually streamed on ESPN. ESPN standing for Entertainment and Sports Programming Network, which streams professional matches and games and everything sport related. So, I mean, if it's shown on ESPN, doesn't that mean it's a sport? But they generally stream games like MOBAs, which are multiplayer online battle arenas, which are the games that I play, and FPS games, which are also games that I play. But yeah, if someone is shown if something is shown on the official sports page for channels, I'm pretty sure that you should consider it a sport. You know what I mean? And lastly, I would like to touch on about the point that video gaming is actually like it's a growing thing. Video games are being created, and more competitions are being held. There's prizes, and by prizes I mean like the most recent tournament, I'm pretty sure somebody won like $3 million split between 6 guys because they played a video game and they smoked kids. But yeah, I feel as if video gaming is definitely a sport, and that it'll continue to be a growing sport in the future. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.